Box plots. Woohoo! What is a box plot? A box plot is a way to display data. This is what a box and whisker box plot looks like. Here is a box and whisker plot that shows ages that a group of people were when they first went to Disney World. There are 5 values used to create a box and whisker plot. There's the lower extreme, or LE, which is the smallest value. Here it's 3. The lower quartile, or the LQ, is the median of the lower half of the box plot. Here the LQ is 6. The median, or M, is the middle value of the box and whisker plot. Here, the M, or median, would be 11. The upper quartile, or UQ, is the median of the upper half of the box and whisker plot. Here, the UQ is 15. The upper extreme, or the UE, is the largest value of the box and whisker plot. Here, the UE is 20. The range is the difference between the upper extreme and lower extreme, or basically the difference between the biggest number and the smallest number. Hint, range always means you gotta subtract. So here, the difference would be between 20 and 3, which means the range is 17. The interquartile range is the difference between the upper and lower quartile. Hint, again, range always means to subtract. So here, you would have 15 as your upper quartile minus 6 of your lower quartile, and your range, interquartile range, would be 9. A box plot is made up of 4 sections called quartiles. Each quartile represents 25% of the data, or a quarter, 1/4 of the data. Here you see quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and quartile 4, and there you have your box plot. So what percent of this group went to Disney World between the ages of 3 to 11? Quartile 1 is 25%, and that goes from the ages of 3 to 6. And then quartile 2 is 25%, and that goes from the age of 6 through 11. So adding them together would be 50%. So 50% of the group went to Disney World between the ages of 3 to 11. Now that we know what a box and whisker box plot is, and what all of the parts of one are, let's look at some data and see if we can make one. We can do it! I asked a group of 8th grade students how old each of them were when they learned how to ride a bike. Here are their answers. First, we put the ages in order from least to greatest. Then we find the middle number, and that is called the median. Here, the median is 6. Then make a number line that contains the lowest number and the highest number. Place a vertical line above the median number, which is 6. Now look at the numbers and find the lower extreme, or smallest number, and the upper extreme, the largest number. Here they are 4 and 10. Then, on your number line, place a vertical line above the lower extreme and upper extreme numbers, which are 4 and 10. To find the lower quartile, we find the median of the lower half of the box and whisker plot. So here I've boxed off the lower half of the box and whisker plot, and when you look at those numbers, you can see the median of them is 5. So your lower quartile is 5. On your number line, place a vertical line above the lower quartile number, which is 5. To find the upper quartile, we find the median of the upper half of the box and whisker plot. Here I've boxed off those numbers for us to see, and if you look, you can tell that the median here is 8. So our upper quartile is 8. Back at your number line, place a vertical line above the upper quartile number, which is 8. Draw 2 horizontal lines from the lower quartile to the upper quartile to create your box and whisker plot boxes. Hey, see where I had to use whiteout? Even teachers mess up every now and then. Last, we connect the boxes to the upper and lower extremes to make the whiskers of our box and whisker plot. Congratulations! That is all there is to it. Now let's use the Box-and-Whisker plot we made to answer some questions. What is the range for the ages the 8th graders learned how to ride their bikes? Well, you take the upper extreme, which is 10, minus the lower extreme, which is 4, and this equals 6. So the range is 6. What is the interquartile range for the ages the 8th graders learned how to ride their bikes? Well, you find the upper quartile number, which is 8, and the lower quartile number, which is 5, and you subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. The interquartile range is 3. What percent of students learn to ride their bikes between the ages of 4 to 6? Well, from ages 4 to 5 is 1 quartile, and from ages 5 to 6 is 1 quartile, and each quartile equals 25%. 25% plus 25% equals 50%. So 50% of the students learn to ride their bikes between the ages of 4 to 6. Hope you have enjoyed this lovely lesson about box plots. Peace out!